Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I never really talk that much on my streams, but I'm gonna be talking more and more often. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see what happens. We're just here playing Anthem and just having different discussions about different things, anything. Yeah. We got different people here playing different games, so it's a little interesting, man. Who's that? Oh, what set is this? Whoa. Ow. It, maybe it's the soil. Could it be the soil? Maybe it's just not soilable there, like it's not good conditions for that, for growing. That could be it. Time to almost. There's dispensaries. Yeah, I think just about. Maybe before that, like behind the scenes before it came public. Hmm. Um, I'd have to look into that. I have to look into my notes. I just think it's just a preference of the county, of the state. I mean, that wants it. Yeah. Oh yeah, well even in yeah, dry counties in Texas. So, well, I think it's safe, but I mean, I think that's bad. What I think is safe is now is what they're doing is if there's a any liquor stores or stores that have liquors, gas station that sell liquor within a few miles from the highway, um, they're not able to sell liquor no more. There's a yeah, there's a city down the street, and it just so happens that right next to the freeway there was a gas station, a Shell gas station, and I wanted my beverage, and I know that that one always had it, and now they don't sell it anymore. And I asked, well, why is that? And the owner said, well, it's because we're so close to the freeway that this county doesn't want that anymore. So all the counties, this county is part of that. But I didn't ask why or who or what. it it's happening that way.
Yeah.
Probably should have,
I
but
wonder what. I wonder what sort of effect that has. Is that a measurable thing, or is it just like the more that driving or something, or what is it? Rational.
I would think probably uh just going into like a research on what their numbers were from a certain date to a certain date
Mm-hmm.
would show on there whether it be like you said traffic incidents, deaths, or what was the other one? Tickets. You know.
So here's the thing, right? So now they give like don't you get like a DUI for marijuana? So how does that work though? In like a legal state, no state where it's legal, they can't find it.
I think it's like I haven't gotten one. I've heard about it. I
They
think they
don't
measure.
know. They
Yeah, I think it's the way they measure it would be the same way as they do with the alcohol, but it's in the yeah. No, but it wouldn't really show like in your breath, will it?
I'm not exactly
You
sure.
could just eat
I
it.
know that most
You could just eat. You could just eat an onion, and they won't even know.
well, and that's the thing is the jury's still out on either or even heard it the same way as like alcohol. I'm not even sure if
Yep.
teachers though, or what what's the influence? You know what I mean? Because that's how they do it probably. That's what I'm saying. If they're gonna get DUI, then you'd have to know, right? Or do you have your
Either
hours?
way.
What you took 10 days to do. So is the technology to a point now where they can keep spot that you may have passed out with DUI or DWI, or is it just like is there they can email you a ticket when we think that this happened?
And they issue blood test.
So
So they could just slap anybody on the wrist with that. Then like, well, I'm pulling you over for what? You tell like, no, it's not. Well, then for marijuana, and then they have to go and do the test anyways, right? And then they have to go in and get the blood test. So it gives them like the kind of the right for you to come in now, so they can use it as a stick,
that's a slippery slope in a way when you
right?
think about it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
And we have in Texas, you can't deny that you can say you don't want to blood test,
Yeah.
and that would automatically sort of you're arrested for that. I'm not sure exactly what the charge is. I think it's like failure to, but I know that's something. And you're starting to see sort of almost like a substitution there for instead of DUIs, at least to me, trying to make the catch of getting high while driving or something, or maybe not as DUIs, maybe I'm just more towards I think that they want to use DUIs to make money. DUI seems like it's too good to get a DUI and all the stuff that that involves. Like they could actually rules and stuff that would actually prevent the deaths on the front end. So those things could be very serious. I don't know if the systems are sort of thinking that so they're trying to figure out how to replace the revenue that they lose from the DUIs. I don't know. It's a conspiracy theory.
Mhm.
Like 18-year-olds are basically the age of 18 to 24.
Yeah. Let's stop right there.
Starting at
Really quick. Thank you, viewer, for stopping by and listening in. We're gonna ready up really quick, and then we're gonna continue the conversation. Right? There. Yeah. All right. So this is gonna keep going, and so okay. So we're talking now about how how to gauge at what time somebody had been smoking marijuana in relation to getting a DWI. Someone was saying a DWI. So we're just trying to play with that and figure out what's how is that really going to come into effect and how it's going to work, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, what is a you have different states that automatically treat them, differently in terms of what are the consequences of this, and it really, you think about it, that's where it's even kind of a problem because you have some places where it's legal everywhere.
Yeah.
So technically, if you're sitting around with the car, you're sitting at your house, right, and you smoke marijuana, of course you're not supposed to drive under the influence. What are the like you can't say point oh 0.08. Were you high or too high? And have you determined that before you start giving tickets? Like how do you know?
Yeah, so
There's
what's the process of all that? How's the process of all that? How do you prove yourself that you're guilty? And how do you prove, how would they prove that you are guilty? It's gonna be yeah, even he was saying like the way to they would do it would be do a con swab, which is pretty good. Getting the
I
con
mean,
swab.
but they do the cotton swab, right? And I understand that, but even now, right? You have people who point out 0.08, their level of like information is higher than some people. So what point does like a 300-pound man, how high is that person? It's over.
Oh,
It's that bad.
the medical card. That's right. They moved the medical card. You have to be 21 now, right? Oh, the medical card is it's like a long process. I haven't gotten one myself, but I have a lot of ways to do it through the doctor or through dispensaries, and then there's a fee for getting it. Um, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm pretty sure we can find someone who can give us $20. I think that's a good way to do it to just grab one and better than getting a ticket. At least you have your license. So to have it legal, I think that's a good way of having a license. I mean, I'm glad we don't have a liquor license. There you go. Still getting medicated.
And you know what? And like what I think
Oh, we all have the right.
there's this
Oh, what? Oh, like a
bench you.
online doctor. Let me get my PhD online really quick before I get this. Need to get the
I
online
wouldn't say
one.
that. I wouldn't say that you'd be the best doctor in the world. I'll be honest with you. Maybe it's like a nurse or something, or like a team leader or something like that.
Yeah, some
But
kind
I
of
feel like,
education
but
for
it's like
that.
the person that you're buying it from is at least somebody that's also like a good holistic help. So like you take the profits from that place and like you make them almost keep a cleaner, like harder than the day or something like that. You make more, and like and night or whatever is
Oh, like a driving service or
yeah,
even
so
you know
the
what?
profits
What
they
is
would automatically siphon it off to handle the negative externalities of what they're immediately
okay
rather
on
than
on top.
decouple it by making them throw it through the government.
But with going through that, I mean, this is totally off subject. What do you think about giving sanitary needles out? If you're gonna be doing that, and it's gonna be a pharmacy and a doctor who's gonna be prescribing stuff. I mean, to
Well,
be safe and keeping it safe and keeping it clean, I think it would be good to have that. My perspective is really good to have people can just go and maybe pay a fee or something, just like a card, and get clean needles.
similar sort of mindset because the needle exchanges, they don't just exchange the needles, they actually get the people to they do professional
Oh, okay, so there is needles are they're available for that other
These
stuff.
outlaws are looting important freelancer sites. We can't have this continue.
immigrant
Stop
floodgates
them.
in government. I'm not saying so I get that from a perspective. But at the same time, you do have to try to nitpick the devil.
Yeah.
That's these
No, really.
What's going on? Ah, the outlaws are in trouble. Good. Leave them for now and collect whatever stolen gear we can.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, to help somebody that they can even get it in there. Yeah. Exactly. Probably plus solutions and yeah. Mhm.
Got it. Good work. Got one. Keep moving.
Yeah, to get community to front fight. Yeah, spending money is yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't go great with that.
You did it. Finished.
I just
Since you're in the area, I might have something else for you. Well, looky
I'll
here.
get you want.
A distress signal from a Corvus agent. Go and see what you can do.
Have they done? Yeah, I was about to say that. Is there? Why can't they just look at that? You know, look at the statistics of it actually happening versus it not happening. Being ineffective. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the data. All right, you go ahead. Have a good one later. Oh, freelancers. Yeah.
What? Outlaws? Must have been chasing that agent down. The outlaw cowards are here to rob that Corvus agent. Make sure they don't.
Understood.
Agent down! Repair them!
Mhm. Oh, it went down.
I'm in trouble here.
Yeah, there's um. That's a good question. Where do we go from there? Yeah, well,
I'm done. No enemies standing.
Corvus owes you for this one, freelancer.
as far as what do you mean, like ticketing or brutalities or criticism?
Okay, more for you to do today. Always more to do. This is bad. We've got a rampaging animal around there. Look for it. Stop it.
On my way.
Damn, the beast is not here. Search the area.
I'll take a look.
As weird as that sounds, that's true. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with that marijuana in there. In some states, yeah. All right.
Look over here. Does this give us a clue? Yes, that should give us a location.
Yeah, but then there's that other problem of why they don't have that kind of problem is the houses, right? The
The creature is out of control.
call girls,
We
you
must
know.
finish it here and now.
That's why, right?
I
Call girls.
understand.
That's why they don't have that problem with rape because there's there's houses for that, right? There's just like you know what I mean?
It has to be heard at this point.
Yeah, like in the states that there's no rape or the this the counties that have no rape, it's because they have available women for that, right? It's a job opportunity. Not that I'm saying it's
Oh,
bad, but
it's a look.
that's what I'm
Another
asking.
monster to
Yeah,
deal with.
yeah, yeah. With that,
What is this thing made of? Hasn't been me yet.
yeah. Actually, hold. Mm,
Haha, you did it. Finished. I have no more for you now. People will talk of this. I'll make sure of it.
mm,
By the time you do, it's because somebody got murdered or something like that. Greetings. Institution 2.
no.
Like I said, that's one of those political things to where you're gonna have some politician say to some other, he's gonna crack on some other politician. He's gonna be like, that guy right there wants your daughter to be a whore.
No, it's not.
What's your reason for that? You're gonna that guy's gonna post up saying this and that. I want your daughter to be a whore. Domestic violence is not being behalf of the sex workers.
Mm,
They're still going to be, sex workers. We're not even stopping the crime itself. We're just creating all these, problems. But the problem that you have is that person has to you have to actually put that person in some senior position for the person in this case of who's talking. You want your daughter to be a whore, right? So
mm,
balance that out. That's where politics comes in. Politicians are unnecessarily in the right here. That's where
alright.
let's see policy
Yeah.
perspective, just military perspective. I feel like
Yeah, I was just asking like yeah like how it would balance out as far as like you said like I can't remember what's that statistically like on numbers. Do you think it would go higher or lower? Just like the same thing we're talking about with the marijuana and the the whole
if I had to guess,
drug dealing. We're like, will it go up or low? Would it be worse or would it be better? So I'm saying.
if I had to guess, I would actually say it would probably be better. And the reason why is because I kind of feel like people might get to exercise some of those, demons or whatever in a more constructive and regulated area and place.
Hmm.
I would think that. I don't know how much, like, if a person's so sexually predatory that they are hurting their spouse, that's not gonna make sense. And again, I'm not saying
Um.
that violence is all bad. I'm saying that in society, it's really people that are sexually predators. They have a level of morality in place that doesn't
Mhm.
spread syphilis. So we are now going to regulate that way. It still makes a shit ton of money, spreading STD.
Yeah, I think anything would probably it's not how can I say? I don't want to get into the religious side also. Like that's another thing too. But I think we're gonna stop right there and not get too much involved in that one. We're gonna probably switch just call it for now. Yeah, sit down for another day when we have some more information and maybe someone else that can help us out understand that and other things that also involve everything else that's happening in the world. So a smart person. Yeah.
I really want to answer that question about how do they do like a DUI in that sort of situation?
But, yeah, I think that will be a better one to really get deep into because it could go so many ways. I think maybe someone already had gotten one that he can give us a little walkthrough what happens. Does it stay on your record? Does it I mean we could everyone can just look it up online, and get information, but I like the information from someone who's actually been through it.
On tickets. So I kind of feel like that's stupid too. Is like you're putting stuff like that on people's records, and then maybe like less than a year, and then it's not even gonna matter.
Yeah.
Well, depending on certain places, like less than 5 years, and they're gonna take it off their record. So mostly that's why
With that, I'm gonna end the broadcast with that. See you for the next one. We'll probably start another one up in a few minutes, and yeah, see what happens in that episode.
All right, take it easy.
Thanks for stopping. Yeah.